Then I'm taking off top off. Take off from fabricate streams and the microwave memes. It's a real world outside.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
So here come the Patriots getting ready on offense.
They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
I love this quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss.
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Now Jones. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down. And that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly.
And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Leading this unit will be the big arm man out of Texas Tech. 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. First carry for James Conner. And he's got some space here.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Right back to Conner here on 1st. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
The Raiders hit 3 and 7 now in the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Mahomes.
And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 26. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Josie Jewell. And the Pats are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get him next time out.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down. The numbers for him from a week ago, 13 carries, 92 yards, and a touchdown.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing Jones. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 13 carries, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well.
There were some signs of life from their ground game.
He's got a man, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 39 yards there, a big one.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Open man is Uzama. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Second down at 7. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. Throwing is Mahomes on third. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 20-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves and stays. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Haven't met a corner that's worth the salt yet that ever admits to worrying about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes gets it out quick. It's Gage on the slant. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line. They'll run here with Connor. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. With his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Patriots ready to get the football back in the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Dillon up the middle. A nice little juke. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw on 3rd down, Jones. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. They get 9 yards there, and they get a 1st down.
His offense is starting to get into rhythm. A nice quick throw there on target, able to pick up another 1st down.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. The defense, they're blitzing here. Jones. His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Back to throw. Jones. That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Running up the middle, here's Dillon. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Jones throw here into the hands of Moore. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. To the right side, this is Dillon. Fights through, and now a crease. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the C's opened up for him. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They run again with Dillon. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Jones.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Jones. Wisely will throw that one away. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
So here are the Raiders now to take over. They've got the lead right now. You remember last week they defeated the Carolina Panthers here. Good momentum. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin.
And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3 our score. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Mahomes. Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down. Here's Mahomes to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Chris Godwin
hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to extend their lead. Now the try here for the point after. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
And it's Chris Godwin who finishes things off with a touchdown reception.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. As A.J. Dillon, such a powerful runner, ready to lead this offense again on this next series.
And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, There's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lot. But barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though.
They'll get this into the hands of Dillon, complete.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
I know you're trying not to scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
Yeah, need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard right now.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Meanwhile, Jones throw into the hands of Peoples-Jones.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 55 until halftime. They'll look to throw again. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So a roughing the passer penalty and an automatic 1st down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jordan. Touchdown, Patriots.
Brevin Jordan,
26 yards.
and the Patriots get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half.
Point after, right down the middle, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it's finished off by a Pats touchdown.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Get a look at receiver Chris Godwin as this offense returns for their next drive.
Making his presence felt early in this one. 1st half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That is caught. It's Uzomah. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Mahomes now on 1st down. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On first down, Mahomes. Throwing left side, it's complete. Touchdown, Raiders.
Chris Godwin.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it's Chris Godwin who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Pats at the line ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we have reached halftime here in Vegas with the Raiders on top.
As we send you to our
halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here
as the second half is now underway.
And he returns this to the 22. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
From the 41, Mahomes. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 41-yard line. His big day receiving just keeps getting bigger. He's over 200 yards now in the afternoon.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available, because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll go down at the 28. 7 yards there and a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Throwing on on first down is Mahomes.
Makes a connection again to Godwin. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Mahomes going to throw. This is caught.
And the Raiders are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter.
Jones and the Pats now with a first and 10
at their 25-yard line. They'll start out here with the option left. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Holding offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a first and 20. Now Jones.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing Jones. He's got it. This is Ware. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. First target, first catch, and a first down. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And they run the option on second down.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
Mac Jones.
51 yards.
And the Pats are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. 5 plays there on that drive. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go.
They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. That'll give him 8 that time. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Mahomes now to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Open man has got one. It's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 23. And that catch will put him right at the 250-yard mark. What a game receiving. Unreal. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw here. This is caught. It's Boyd. Touchdown! Tyler Boyd! A 24-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from Tyler Boyd. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Now Jones throwing to start the drive. And he's got Jordan complete right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Jones now throwing on 1st down. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. Jones. Now swing pass for Dillon. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Back to throw again. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones.
And that'll be complete to Dillon.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Mac Jones
with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Personal foul.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
The Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they can afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
47 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
And the Patriots are right back in this football game.
Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, a 2-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either, throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no. But the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
He's going to look deep for more. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw. Jones.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Jones on 1st and 10.
That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 24-yard line.
Down inside the 10.
Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Patriots have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. So the deficit now 3 after the huge conversion, but they need to get the football back.
So this is where special teams really comes into play, because getting the ball back, it starts with this next kickoff. How do they get downfield? Either jar it loose or get the ball back themselves. That's going to be key for them.
The Raiders heading out to take over.
Well, they can
can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game, challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Two runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Slot man moves right. Mahomes to throw. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's a give up the middle. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. The Raiders likely going to get out of this with a victory as they take a knee. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.